So we'll polish off the bulk. It'll be really dry and dusty, and then we'll go back and do some finer polishing after.
Happy 2017, guys. Welcome back to another video for my loyal subscribers. And if you are not a subscriber and you are new to this channel, well, welcome. Alright, so let's get the show started. In this video, I will be showing you guys everything that I had to go through in order to get my refinement done. So the first thing you'll notice is me getting my attachments removed. Attachments, bumps, whatever you want to call it. It's those little things that they attach to your teeth. In order to do this, they had to actually sand them down to nothing. That's right, they actually had to sand them down. Originally, I had thought that they would take a pair of pliers or some sort of instrument and just pluck them off, the same way that you would with traditional wire braces. However, with INVISALIGN, this is not the case. And the biggest concern with this is that, you know, the person could end up drilling a little too far and getting into your enamel, essentially destroying your teeth. So you gotta really trust the person who's actually taking off your brackets. So getting this done was not painful at all. It was more annoying than anything. So the thing is, I have a deviated septum, so I can't really breathe through my nose. And when they were doing this, as you can see, there's a lot of dust generated as they're sanding down the teeth. A lot of dust gets into the air. I end up looking like a crackhead, and I can't breathe through my nose, so I end up breathing through my mouth. And when I do this, I end up inhaling a lot of the dust, which is super uncomfortable. I'm not sure if they were supposed to put a guard up in my mouth or on my nose to prevent me from inhaling all this dust, but they didn't. As you can see, they just freestyled it. So after getting all my nubs removed, it felt like I had smoked a bunch of fiberglass. Yeah, so this was a super uncomfortable process, especially because I can't breathe through my nose and I was breathing in a shitload of dust. However, it may be different for you guys in the sense that your orthodontist or the person who is working on you might actually put up a guard on your nose and in your mouth to prevent you from breathing in so much dust. So this process ended up taking me about 30 to 40 minutes, I'd say. Obviously, it varies from case to case. It could take you, a much shorter time, or it could take you a much longer time, depending on how bad your teeth are and what needs to be moved, how many nubs you have on your teeth. So after removing the nubs from the teeth, the next process is to polish them. As you can see, this is a pretty messy process, and honestly, I wish that it was as simple as with metal braces, how they could just pull off the nubs with a pair of pliers and take maybe 10-15 minutes versus 40 minutes to remove every single nub. Now, how many refinements you will need really depends from person to person. This is my first refinement, and I was told that I may need another 2 more. However, it is undecided as of right now. My orthodontist is gonna see how my teeth are moving along after my next set of trays are finished, and then we're gonna go from there.
So I'll have you just rest your head back, and good. I'm gonna put some material down here and here, and then I need your cheek all relaxed. Close just a tiny bit. Perfect. Not all the way, just a bit there. Yeah. And I'm gonna put some material down here and down here. Then I'm gonna ask you to stay open. I'm gonna put the tray in now, so open as big as you can for me. Wonderful. And I'm just gonna pull on your lips and cheeks. I'm gonna seat the tray, then I'm gonna ask you to lift your tongue up. Not under the tray though, like towards the, yeah, perfect. Good, and then you'll feel me mold around here, and then you and I get to hang out like that for the 3 minutes or so until it sets, okay?
After getting my teeth all polished up and getting all the nubs or attachments removed, it is now time to take new impressions of my mouth. So just a second ago, you saw the orthodontist assistant explaining to me what exactly she's gonna do. And as you can see here, she's getting the mold ready. And what they use is basically silicone rubber. And trust me, guys, this stuff tastes like shit. If any of you guys have ever had stale gum, it's basically got the same taste and feel. It's sticky and it tastes like rubber. Yeah, not fun at all.
I just have to check every tooth and the whole impression to make sure that we have all anatomy. And we do.
Perfect.
That was good.
Fantastic.
One done.
Yes. I knew they were terrible in the beginning. Look at that. That's my teeth when I first started.
So you had some good changes, eh?
Yeah.
So you happy you went with Invisalign? It's been a good experience?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm also like kind of curious, like what it would have been like if I had metal braces.
It's the worst.
But the other thing, like I was curious, like because well, Dr. Clark told me this in the beginning, but like my gums receded a bit. I was like curious if I went with like metal braces, would that not have receded as much? Because like I noticed that with the Invisalign, like the plastic goes all the way to where the gum is, and then I was wondering if that like maybe like because it was so close to the gums, maybe like that's what made the gums recede.
Nope, you had recession before you started Invisalign. Brackets and wires tend to or can cause a little bit more recession, and Invisalign is a good tool if you do have some recession. When you have a lot of crowding, and as you age, your gum forms in between the teeth of how they're positioned, right? So when you straighten out the teeth, you can't grow new gum.
Yeah.
So in some spots where it looks like you may have recession, but it's just to how your gums have formed from over the years of having crowding.
So when I'm done my treatment, like you can't expect my gums to like fill in all the gaps, or like because like if you look, there's like something like parts where there's like holes like in between. Like,
yeah, so those are called embrasure spaces. And you remember the polishing that Dr. Clark did in between your teeth?
Yeah.
We talked about doing that.
Yeah.
So that will help lessen the embrasure space and make nice broad contacts. So you'll probably have some more of that done to lessen the embrasure space. In areas if you have like the root of your tooth showing from recession, which I don't know if, I haven't looked, so I don't know. Did Dr. Clark ever talk to you about seeing a periodontist for grafting?
No.
And so that you probably don't have that type of recession. So you will have those embrasure spaces will be lessened.
So that last little clip was just me asking the orthodontic assistant about the gaps that I have in my teeth, in between my teeth. I'll make a video about that a little later on just to show you guys what I mean. But basically, I had a lot of crowding before I got my Invisalign, and now that my teeth are more straight, the gums have settled down a little bit more, and now there's gaps in between a couple of my teeth. So just a little bit of information. If you guys are thinking of getting Invisalign or braces, and you have a lot of crowding in your teeth, in between your teeth or in your mouth, when your teeth straighten out, don't be surprised if you start noticing gaps in between the teeth. I'm gonna document my process and my progress as I go along. Hopefully by the time I'm done my full treatments, I will have no more gaps, but we'll see. Now that I've had the attachments removed, I've had my new molds taken, it is time to get x-rayed. And that is exactly what I'm doing here, in case you guys were wondering. Final step to this is, so after this, the last step is to get my new mug shots and pictures taken for documentation. I don't know if I'll be given these photos at the end of my whole treatment. I hope so I can see if there's any changes in my face, in my jawline, the way my jaws are. At the end of this appointment, I was given a pair of Invisalign to wear for the next month just to keep my teeth in place until my new sets came in. And when my new sets came in, my orthodontist actually filed down some of my teeth to move them in a little bit closer. However, when that was being done, they wouldn't allow me to film. So unfortunately, couldn't give you guys any footage, but I can tell you this much, it did not hurt, and it took maybe all of like 10 seconds to file down 2 teeth. It wasn't anything major, but yeah, it sucks that they wouldn't allow me to film. Well, that is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and now you guys know what to expect when you go to get your refinement done. Anyways, if you have any questions or comments, leave them in the comment section below, and I will be sure to answer any of the questions that you guys may have. I will see you guys on the next video.